Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Bronwyn and I'm doing this video to formally introduce myself. As I've mentioned, my name is Bronwyn and I was born and raised in South Africa. I went to school in South Africa until grade 11, and then I got a scholarship to go to Swaziland to do 2 years in a United World College. After I finished that, I got another scholarship to come to the United States to do my undergrad for 4 years, which I did, completed in 2016, graduated, and I started immediately. I started working in an accounting firm because that's what I majored in college, and it was a small private firm. I did that for about a year, and then I stopped working for a bit because, you know, work permits since I'm an immigrant. And then I think I started working back again in 2019, again in a small not-for-profit shelter, and I was still doing accounting because that's what I'm trained in. What else? I have one daughter. She's 3 years old. I have one husband. I am 28. I'm 28, turning 28 this year. Why did I have notes actually. So I've covered my name, my background and all that, and I wanted to talk about why I decided to start this channel. Well, first of all, I've been thinking about starting a channel for a while now, and recently the idea or the desire was just sort of intense. It's sort of intensified, and I just was like, you got to do it. The first thing I did was kind of like to actively, I went to Walmart. I bought myself a tripod, even though I had one already that my husband bought for me, but I bought myself another tripod, and I think I bought myself like a small ring light, which I haven't used yet. And I set a deadline. I said by the end of 2021, it doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter when or how the videos look like, you have to have some videos. I gave myself 10. You have to have uploaded some videos on your channel. It doesn't matter what they're about, it doesn't matter what they look like, blah, 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 just upload, okay? So that's the first thing I did. I started actively doing research just to kind of know more about like YouTube and what it all entails and all those things. And you know, I found a couple of people, and two in particular. I think if I find their videos, I can link them down below if I figure out how to do that. Where they were talking about why not start, like freaking start, because you're never going to be perfect at YouTube in general, because you can only be perfect when you're doing it. You'll never be perfect really, but for you to grow and for you to muster up the courage or get rid of fear or do it regardless of fear, you need to actually start. You need to upload a video. Just film yourself. You're never going to be perfect, and you know, some people are gifted, but I'm not one of those people. I have fear. I don't know how to act in front of a camera. In fact, I didn't even know where to look at my own phone because I'm using my phone. And they just said, just start it. Just film a video, edit it if you can, upload it. But then the thing that they said, both of the videos that I watched, the thing that stood out to me is they said, why do you think people are going to watch your video, like your first video or your first, the guy said like 100 videos that you do, like why do you think people are gonna watch yours? So just start. Nobody's gonna see your videos anyway. It sounds dark, but it's true. Like, why? I said to myself, why are you fearful? People might not even see your video, might not even see your first video. That's not the point. The point should be for you to actually do something that you wanted to do. And even though you're still scared, even though I'm still uncomfortable in front of a camera, even though I've tried multiple times to film this video, even though this video will probably not come out perfect, I'm still going to ramble, I'm still going to mispronounce some words, and I'm still going to, you know, have like multiple pauses, and I'm still going to get off topic, see? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is I need to do it. That's the point. This is a video that I decided to do today. What date is it? Today's the it's a Thursday and it's the 22nd of July, and I'm gonna upload this video regardless of how it comes out. Okay, it's a promise I'm making to myself because I wanted to just introduce myself, like just the basics. See, I'm looking at my notes as well. Probably gonna cut this out or not. The most important part, what do I want this channel to be about? I have pondered on this for a while because, like I said, my background is accounting / business. So the thing that just kept coming to my mind and through research and just like basic knowledge from college is finding your niche, finding your target audience. Who are you making these videos for? Who's going to watch these videos? And I've just been struggling because I am a lot of things. Like I said, I'm a mom, I am a woman, who is soon to be in her 30s. I am an immigrant living in the United States. I'm about to move to Germany. I'm a military spouse. I am married to a person who is Nigerian, and I am a South African and raising an American. There's that whole experience. A bunch of things, I could talk about a bunch of things. So like, I don't really know who my target audience is, but all I know is that I have had this feeling that people can learn from my life, because even though it's perfect in my own definition, it's not like in society's definition. Definitely not perfect in the sense that I've had challenges along the way, and I've made mistakes. I'm still making mistakes. I'm still learning, especially in relationships, and people can learn something from that. People can pull something from that. People can pull some sort of inspiration. They can learn what to do, what not to do. So why am I holding myself back? Because I've had this feeling for a while that you need to share your life. You need to share your story, not all of it, but some of it, because somebody can pick something from that. So I'm saying all of that to say this. I don't really know what this channel is going to be about specifically, but it's going to be just about my life and things I'm interested in and things that I have learned over the years, and the experiences that I'm having. For example, something interesting is about to happen to us. As a family, we're moving to Germany. I've never been to Europe. I've never been to Germany. And we're going to live there for a couple of years. That's going to be a beautiful experience, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to learn quite a few things. I'm going to learn a lot of things when I'm there. I've learned a lot of things while I was still living in the United States as an immigrant, and I have so much, like, a wealth of knowledge and experience from just being a South African or an immigrant or an international student, or as a young mother. Not really super young, but you know what I mean. And I just want this to just be a window or an outlet for somebody to just be inspired, be entertained, learn something, or use me as I shouldn't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it the way she did it. Or maybe when I made a mistake before, I can come in and say, oh, I learned from that. This is what I'm not going to do. Okay. What else do I have? One of the things also is I want to just track back to why I started this channel, which will lead into what I want this channel to be about. Also is I'm 28, right? And like I said, I've just gone to school, graduated, went straight to the workforce, got married, had a child, blah blah blah, all those things. But I reached a point where I felt like my life just came to a stop. Like I wasn't learning anything new. I used to be very hungry for knowledge, like new experiences. I used to have fun, laugh a lot, and just meet different people. But it came to a point where none of that was happening. I was just doing the same thing every day. I was honestly getting bored of my life, even though it's quite beautiful. But I just got to a point where I said, nothing new is happening. I do the same thing every day. I meet the same people every day. I drive to work the same way, you know, like nothing is happening. And I just said, you're not doing anything for yourself, you're just pouring yourself out to people and other things. I think it's time to kind of, you know, give yourself some love, give yourself some energy. What are your desires? What are the things that you want to do in life? And this is one of them. And I said, do it, just do it. Okay. And that's why. So it's I also want this to just be an opportunity for somebody who's maybe doubting themselves or is operating in fear like I have been, to just see that it's quite possible, you know. Just it doesn't have to be perfect, like the Instagram idea of perfect. It doesn't have to be like, everything doesn't have to be in place for your life to actually believable. I don't know, like it doesn't have, your life doesn't have to look a certain way for it to be worth living. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect in editing, in standing in front of a camera, in presenting yourself, you know, properly. You can just be. You can follow your desires, your dreams, your goals, in a way that is not perfect. Okay, I'm repeating myself as I normally do. I also want to create an environment where I can challenge myself. That's one thing that has been lacking. I felt like a person who's very close to me told me recently that I have no personality. And you know, first I was like, oh my god, I'm offended. You know, like I was offended because my personality is actually very big. But I realized, I was like, oh my goodness, this person is right. I don't do anything for myself anymore. I don't explore myself in any way recently. I just exist, do the things that I'm supposed to do, go to sleep, pay bills. I don't express myself in dance. I don't sing. I don't, you know, like anything creative anymore. And that's where I can show off my personality. So that was one of the things that, like, you gotta do this, you know. Somebody says you don't have personality, you gotta show them that you do, because I do, and they deserve to see that. I also want this to just be, going back again, I want this to be a space where I can say, oh, I'm challenging myself to be fit. Here's what I'm going to do. Blah, 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 blah. Here's me doing it. Here's my journey. Being fit or getting fit or trying to be fit. Here's my journey to Germany. Blah, blah, blah. Here's what it looked like. Here's what I've learned in my 20s. Here are the mistakes that I've made financially. Here are the mistakes that I've made in relationships. Here's what I've learned from loving a person, what my husband has taught me. Here's what my mother has instilled in me and has worked for me over these years. Here's what I've learned from my friends. So those kind of situations, that's what I want this to be. I want it to be just that, like a diary of some sort. What else did I, again, this is getting too long. I just wanna do something for myself. Okay, I just wanna be proud of myself again. I started doubting myself because all the promises that I made to myself, I'm saying myself a lot. All the promises that I had made to Bronwyn, I was failing at each and every one of them. I was not. I made promises, I'll break them. Like literally all of them. I'll say, oh, by this year, you're gonna be so fit. And then boom, you've gained weight. Oh, by this year, you're gonna have another, degree. None. Oh, you need to learn this and this and this and this. And I would just fail. And I stopped trusting myself. And I think a lot of people do that actually. You lose trust in yourself. So I wanted to prove to myself that you can make a goal and you can achieve it. And you will be having fun in the process, and you'll be doing something for yourself, and that's exciting. So thank you for watching, and I do hope that I continue and I make more videos and I learn and I grow. But this video I'm definitely going to upload. Thank you.